Yes, it is true. I lost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in the crypto markets because I thought I knew better. I thought I knew what I was doing. I was chasing pumps. And really, I want to share with you my experiences. I've been in the game since about March 2016. I want to share with you an uncut video. I'm not going to edit any of it. I'm just going to speak freely. I really want to tell you about the mistakes that I've made previously. There's so many people getting into the market now, into crypto markets, that think they are the avid investor. They got in at Bitcoin maybe at 5,000 or even at 15,000, and they really are captured. It's an addictive drug, the crypto market scene, and it is full of mistakes. And to be honest, the quicker you make the mistakes, the better. And the quicker you sit down and take a look at your strategy for investing in cryptocurrency markets, you will do 100 times better as a person and as someone who can pick coins that are going to be profitable, or see which coins are looking nice on the charts and analyze certain teams. So back in the day when I started this, I didn't really have a clue what I was doing. I got nervous every time I sent crypto from one address to another. I still do, because this is a new technology, and I'm a human and we make mistakes. But one particular area that I've concentrated on to become a better investor and trader in cryptocurrency markets is learning a set of fundamentals to follow. So we always say fundamental analysis for certain coins and certain projects. That's absolutely fantastic. You should do that, but you should also have your own rule set for yourself. You should also set what you should do when a coin starts pumping, or when a coin isn't pumping, or when there's no volume, or when there's volume, and really start to practice the psychology of investing, because that is the biggest downfall for most people, and it was the biggest downfall for myself, and today it still is an element of not letting winners run or closing positions when I shouldn't close the position. So I really just want to take you through some examples of the mistakes that I've made over the past years. So for example, round about May 2016, June 2016, I spent 0.3 Bitcoin, which at the time was about $400, on Lisk. Now Lisk literally just came to the market. I came across the subreddit. Back in the day, as soon as I come across a subreddit for a coin and there was a lot of hype in there, I would be blind and I would just go straight in and I would just buy some of it. Terrible strategy. Disgusting strategy. Very, very rarely worked. So I bought 552 Lisk for $400. Now I sold the Lisk over the next couple of days for a tiny profit. We're talking like $50, $75, something just that is obviously a good gain in terms of percentage times. But if we're investing and not day trading, the rewards can be much, much greater. For example, that Lisk today is worth $11,000. So $400 into $11,000 in a couple of years, year and a half, just over a year and a half of that. That's not bad returns. I mean, if you invest $400 in the stock market, do you know how long that would have to compound to get to $11,000? It's pointless comparing this market to the stock market, but I'm just giving you the example. Now I sold 552 Lisk. It's now trading at $20. So what did I do wrong there? Well, I sold it a few days later for another coin that was probably pumping. Lisk went up a little bit, thought I'd cash in, I'd jump on the next train that was moving. Not the way to do anything at all. If I'd have just held that Lisk, it would be worth $11,000 now. So, am I annoyed at that? Absolutely not. But I want to show you guys that patience is going to be the best attribute you can practice in investing, and particularly in crypto. Some days and some weeks, like now, the volume is a bit flat. It's not where you want it to be. You're getting impatient. You want it to pump. You want to open Blockfolio, refresh it. Oh yeah, I made $1,000. Doesn't always happen. And in the time when the market is very quiet, as opposed to chasing pumps and seeing, oh, what's going to pump next? My coins aren't pumping. Blah blah blah. You should be researching the market, and you should be educating yourself on different strategies. You should be looking at different coins, looking at different teams, looking at different projects. What problem are they trying to solve? Really get into the market, dive deep, which sometimes is tough to do when there's plus 10% candles left, right and centre, which happened from the back end of 2017, for all of 2017 actually, from alts into Bitcoin in the second half of the year. It's really hard to take a step back and think, what am I doing? What am I trying to achieve? And this is the time to do it when the market is a bit quiet. You need to practice your patience. If I was patient with Lisk, I would have had $11,000 today. That's $400 into 11,000. Well, I don't have that anymore. Another example for you. In July 2016, I bought 7,500 NEM. Again, for a few $100. That's now worth $3,000. I think at all-time high it was worth $5,000. Now, again, over 2 years, you made $4,500. If we're patient. Did I truly believe in that coin? No, I did not, because I didn't research it. I didn't understand it. I was just looking at the price and chasing the pump, and that is not the way to do anything. Nevertheless, even if I had held that NEM, the symbol ticker XEM, by the way, that would be now worth $3,000. I mean, so combined with Lisk, $14,000 from $800. I mean, if that's not good in a year and a half, then I don't know what is. I don't know what sort of returns you're looking for. Again, I sold that NEM a few days later for another coin that was pumping. I think I sold it for a coin that isn't even around yet, because I tried to find it earlier. Couldn't even find it. Another example, we're talking about ETC over the last few days. ETC making a run because of the airdrop, Callisto airdrop. I bought 500 ETC when it was a few dollars. I think I put some of my Ethereum into ETC. That didn't start moving. ETC didn't take off. It's only recently that ETC has actually been taking off, but lo and behold, if you wait long enough, if you're patient, if you believe in your coin, if you believe that you're doing it for the right reasons, that ETC is now worth $25,000. $25,000 if I'd have waited today. I don't have that. I didn't wait. That's absolutely fine. Again, this was in the days when I was chasing pumps. And the biggest example I'm going to give you now is in August 2016, I spent half a Bitcoin on 50,900 Ripple. 50,900 XRP in August 2016 for half a Bitcoin. Today that's worth $50,000. $50,000. Even worse, when Ripple was at the all-time high, $150,000. I spent half a Bitcoin on it. Or if you don't like trading into USD, that Ripple would now be worth just under 5 Bitcoin. So I'd either 10x'd my money in Bitcoin, or I turned half a Bitcoin, or whatever that was worth at the time, I think it was maybe $800, something like that, into $150,000 at all-time high. Now today it's worth $50,000. So today, for I think it was $1,000 and let's say $1,500 spent on NEM, LISC, ETC, XRP. You're looking at 75 grand on Ripple and ETC, plus the 11 grand, so they're up to 86 grand now with LISC, and then another 3 grand on NEM. $89,000 I would have today. Why don't I have that today? I'll tell you why I don't have that today. I thought the cryptocurrency market was going to be the easiest way to make money. As soon as something starts pumping, jump in on it quickly, ride it, trade it back out for Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong, that worked to an extent. The percentage gains were minimal. Nothing compared to the percentage gains I would get if I'd have just held all of those coins. Now, I'm not annoyed by that, and if you've done it in the past, you shouldn't be annoyed by that too. But what I'm trying to say to you is, going into 2018, moving through the months, we're nearly in March. I can't believe how quickly this year is going. But time is something that we can never get back. So we act as human beings and as animals, and we chase pumps, and we have no patience, and we get impatient, and we look at our blockfolio and it's going down or it's going up. The people that will make the lasting money in this game will be the people that have patience. It'll be the people that are not trading their Ethereum for Bitcoin as soon as Bitcoin starts moving and the Ethereum ratio goes down. Don't get me wrong, you should use technical analysis on the long time frame, on the longer term frame, to establish, okay, is this a downtrend? Is it going further over the next few months? But the intraday movements are so benign that you can do yourself over thousands of dollars over the years. So my advice is to pick good quality coins, hold them, maybe lock them up in a ledger or something like that if they're ERC20 coins, or, you know, hold your coins in the wallets that they're supposed to be in. Hide away your private keys. Give them to your dad. Hide away your private keys. Day trading will lose you a lot of money, and chasing the pumps will lose you even more money as well. Unless you are a day trader by profession, and unless you have a very strict strategy, and you are understanding of the market and of yourself and your goals, then day trading can be fine. If you're new to the market, do not day trade. Do not chase the pumps. Go out there now, research the different coins. Research, let's say, market cap 75 to 100 on coinmarketcap.com. Look at each of those coins and see if any of them interest you. But look at the project, look at the team, look at the problem they're trying to solve, how long have they been around, what's their past experience, read the white paper, look at the videos, go into their subreddits, ask questions. Is there hype? Start to get a good feel for what is good to invest your money in. Don't get me wrong, it's your money, but we go to work 9 to 5 every day and we get paid at the end of the month. Why should we be so willing to part with our money just to chase a pump on a coin we don't understand? So the best thing I advise you to do is research and educate. Look at new ICOs. There could be ICOs coming around that might interest you. So yeah, they're my thoughts. That's the money that I could have made over the year, but it's okay. I've learned from them mistakes, and I now hold what I believe to be good coins. And let's see where we are at the end of 2018. You know, think about what's going to be happening in a year, not what's going to be happening tomorrow, or the day after, or a month's time. So if anyone's interested as well, I can share an audio on my fundamental analysis and how I pick my coins. Other than that, you know, take a step back and think about your investment strategy and what you're going to do to make the money that you need. Okay, thanks for listening. I hope it didn't bore you too much. I hope you got inspired to create your own strategy, and I'll be very interested to hear anyone's past experiences. So yeah, comment underneath in the YouTube video. It'd be great if you could subscribe. I'd love to keep posting these videos daily. We're also running a podcast that's looking at the price action every day, a quick 5-minute podcast, but I'd like to do these longer podcasts to talk about investing and strategy and how we can work together to try and make money in this crazy market. Alright, so thanks for listening, guys, and hopefully you subscribe.